Hey everyone, Mr. Bruss here. I just wanted to shoot a quick little video to highlight this app called Notability that I think could be really useful for you all. Some of you might know of it already, and that's great. I think this could be really useful for a lot of your projects and a lot of the packets or modules that you might be doing as well. So I'm gonna share my screen here and kind of introduce you or remind you of this app called Notability. So for those of you that don't have it downloaded yet, the place that you want to download this is this little portal right here. Mine says teacher. Yours should say student. So you'll click in there, and I think most of you have done this before, and you click on my resources. And there's a list of all these apps that you can get, 100 and some apps that are all free for you to use. And if you scroll down here, and there it is right there, Notability. So you should download that and pretend like you're downloading that now. And then a place that is really great is this dock down here. This is called the DOCK, your dock right here. And you can put different apps in that dock, and it becomes really useful when you need to split your screen. So if you kind of just hold this for a second, oop, not too long. Shoot, I always do that. If you hold it just long enough, you can move it, right? And you could drop it there. And then here, if let's say you just downloaded it, you can hold it for just long enough, not too long, and you can move it onto the dock, which becomes super, super useful if you are, let's say, watching a video and needing to fill out answers at the same time. But we'll get to that in just a sec. So I'm going to give you another video recorded by another teacher that gets into some of the details of Notability, but let's just take a look at Notability right here. So if I open this up, there you can create over here, you can create folders. So you could have one for science, for social studies, for communication, whatever you want. So that the plus button can help you make a folder there. And in fact, let's just do that right now. Click one here, and I'm going to make a subject called science. Nice. Okay. So we have a science folder there. I don't have anything in it. And now let's say you are working on a module, a science module, and you want to bring that into Notability. What you can do is you click this little arrow here and says, what do you want to bring in? And often you might have it in your Google Drive, right? Because I've given you a Google Doc. So you'd go to your Google Drive, and this is where you would find whatever module you might be working on, wherever it's kept. And let's say I have one in Exploration Academy here, and it is from, I'm going to try to get one of my, hopefully there's an easier way that you can see this, but I can help you through that. I want to get the chemistry one because I know some people were doing chemistry, 2016, 2017, chemistry. And here's the most recent atomic structures learning module. And so I clicked on that. And what you want to click on next is this create new note. So you create a new note, and you can see it's going into my science folder there because my science folder is highlighted right there. And you import that note in, and I think it should be working. And so now I have this imported into Notability right here. And here's the note right here. And this is great. So what you can do is, and here's a little hint to those of you doing this right here. There's little tools up here. This is probably pretty standard for a lot of programs that you're using. According to many chemists and physicists, the atom can be considered well, let's see here. If I put a text in, I can click right here, click right in here and say building. And I can shrink this down a little bit if I can move it, right? I can put that right here. It can be considered the building blocks of, and this is answers matter here. And let's say I wanted to make it really fun for Mr. Bruss because you have really good handwriting. You could click and you want to put it in purple. You could say matter. All right. Click that down right like that. And there you go. So there's a couple ways you can use that. Even better is, let's say you were watching one of the chemistry videos. In fact, you were watching the video that's linked right here. So let's click on that video and want to open that in Safari. And this is going to open up this, the video that has kind of like the information you need to fill out this, this module. So maybe you can put that like here, click play. And so this video is starting, right? But the thing you want to be able to do is you want to be able to like watch this video and fill out the form at the same time. Well, that's where I'm going to go down here and I'm going to, from the very base of the iPad, I have my iPad in kind of landscape mode right here. I'm going to pull up from the bottom. Actually, you have to do it once it's all the way at the bottom here, I think. Otherwise, it keeps scrolling down. I don't know how much farther it's going to go down here. Let's see if I go all the way to the bottom and I can pull up from the bottom. Wow, it's really, this is great. Must be riveting. There we go. Once you're kind of, oh, there you go. You don't actually have to go all the way to the bottom. You guys might be better at this than I am. You can kind of put your finger starting on the like black rim and then pull up from there.
Completes its orbit every.
Wow, that's great. This is fantastic TV here. How do I go back here? Okay, back to our video here. All right. Here's our chemistry video here. This is amazing.
Called atom.
Okay, the atom. So now I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to put my finger. I'll actually show you. I'm going to put my finger at the base here and try to pull up from that base. And then my doc pops up. Then I can hold on to Notability and I can pull it off here and I have the document there. But even better than that is if I put my finger on this gray portion right up here, I can pull Notability down into this corner. And once you get it like that, you can let it go. And now you can kind of swing back and forth here. And I can watch this video by clicking on the play button right there. I can watch this video. I can certainly watch this video. Why couldn't I watch this video? There we go. Atoms, and then you can listen to it.
Fit across the width of a hair.
And he's talking about there. And then once you get to the answer you want, you can press pause, come over, maybe make Notability a little bit bigger, and then place your answers in the column that you want. So I thought that was a really cool trick. And this way you never lose this packet. You can send this to me via email. It's super easy once you're done. And you always have this thing saved. So the greatest thing of this is, let's say you're done with this packet. I'm not done now, obviously. But let's say you were done. You just put your finger on the slider right here. And you can just push off. And then you have all of Notability here. And let's say you were ready to turn this in to me or any of the other advisors. You can press this button to send this out right here. Send this out. And maybe you want to email this. So you click on that. And this just says what format it's going to be in PDF. That's great. That's fine to work with. And you email this and it doesn't work. That's great. So maybe you want to just put this back into Google Drive, send it to Google Drive, and then maybe share it with me there. That can be another video that we can work on there. I'm not sure why the email doesn't work, but maybe some of you have that figured out. But now whenever you go to Notability, you have your document saved right there. It's really easy to make changes if I ask you to make some updates, and then you can reshare it with me again. So that is just a quick video on using Notability to do some of your projects or modules in Exploration Academy. All right, so that is all I have for this quick video, and let me know if you have any questions. All right.